Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Jacksonville.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Williams going to throw on the first play. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Throwing again, Williams. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Bears. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10. Their own 49-yard line.
No score zone right here. No score zone.
Here's first and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Jags first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
And the Jaguar first down.
They go play action for Lawrence. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A big play for Jacksonville. 35 yards. On first and 10, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Now he takes off, and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Trevor Lawrence, touchdown Jaguars. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. He keeps it himself, and he gets in for the two-point conversion, and the lead bumps up to 7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll come up here, first and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Now, a deep shot for Allen. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Good blocking to the 15. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This one complete to Washington. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Lawrence now. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half, about to get started. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Williams to throw on second down. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he will score. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. They'll try to run with Swift. And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. And the lead bumps up to 7.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now, faking the give. This one intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And he